Okay. So previously, the group of you have successfully dispatched Ephesus the Storm.
Woo.
With the aid of some of your hired compatriots, the Death Deniers, and a giantess, Molly, the Wanderer, that you hired through the Order of the Iron Fang, the group of you have been going through and inventorying the spoils of your success. The Ring of Winter has since been recovered. The Death Deniers, after an incredible persuasion roll from Sive, did not take the Manual of Draconic Transmogrification that she wanted and whimpered at the thought that Grovel was about to take it. Have deigned to take a number of other powerful items from the Horde, as was the Deal, the Streetkeeper's Key, the Manual of Bodily Health, and the Scroll of Azumar have been claimed by them. And this is where we're picking up. You guys are in this tentative down period. You could presently still hear at the collection of the Horde. There is a number of things to decide what you're doing with them, how you are allocating them, and whatnot. So this is where we're going to be picking up. Before we get into decisions any of you are making, I have gone ahead and updated the party loot handout. All of the coinage, with the exception of copper, because the copper's raw, it's basically slag. It's not usable as coin, it's usable as raw copper. Has been added to the coins. The art items have been added. The precious stones I've made a chart for. The magic items I've separated into weapons and non-weapons. The consumables and scrolls have been added. Your chart has been updated because Teng's pipeweed has been spent. It was a consumable, so it is no longer in her chart, nor is it in the folders. And the group of you, I believe, still need to pay out Molly, correct?
And Finian.
Yeah, well,
And
Molly was 100,000 silver owed, correct?
Yeah, we gave her.
All right, so I'm gonna knock out. I'm gonna eliminate your platinum. That's 40. I'm gonna knock off 2 of your gold. That gets to 60. 2,000 of your gold. That gets it to 60,000, and then 40 of your silver. So.
Okay.
It is now saved. Those are your updated numbers for your value after making Molly's contract whole.
Yep.
And if you guys decide to pass along items to her, you are more than welcome to. That is entirely on your call. She did not negotiate for items, she negotiated for pay, and she has now been paid.
Sigfrid has a rose for her, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, maybe. And then what did Finian want? He wanted some. So he didn't say exactly what he wanted, but
you guys didn't negotiate a contract with Finian.
Yeah, he was just. But like, I feel like we should. Yeah, I feel like we should give him something just because he was willing to help. He was the easiest one to negotiate on this. Like,
he was just like, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I have a new appreciation for Finian now.
Oh yeah.
So they're like, yeah, Finian, is there anything in particular you need? Some treasure?
I mean, I'm not going to say no to a bit of treasure, a bit of gold. Let me pull up Finian's details.
Hey, Siegfried.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you can, like, help me not freeze as I carve away at this dragon?
Yeah, I mean, I can raise the. I forgot the rules of the Ring of Winter. I can't remember if I can raise the temperature. I think I can lower it. But if we're able to long rest, I definitely can.
Helly will give you a nice warm hug.
I don't think I could properly carve while Helly is hugging me.
Oh, sure. She can just like hold you up, and you don't even have to stand on your own 2 feet. You can just kidding.
Aeolus now receives uppies.
Puppies. Yeah, that's it.
It's not that important, Sensor, but I don't think there's a handout for the Ring of Winter anymore. I'm trying to click on it from the magic items list, and it's not opening anything. From the Horde of the Storm.
I got it. Yeah, it was not added back into the journal for reviewing. You should be able to now.
Cool, thank you. Yep, it's coming up. I can only drop that, so...
That's fine.
Yeah, Finian is planning to head back to Akkad if that is of it. If you have the desire to have him take that back.
Yeah, that's more than fair. I trust you, Finian. I remember we had Sarissa was the one that specifically requested it, right? Last time we were in Akkad, but yeah, I'll hand it over to Finian if he wants to take it back. Let us know how the succession goes.
It won't be for a few months, I think. Decision's coming to a close call. There's 2 good candidates. But
Hey,
I mean, you're not just choosing a person, you're choosing the lineage. Bye.
Has your companion had an upgrade like the pup?
What? The frog?
Yes.
What? I mean, he's probably gained some weight. Is that what you mean?
It hasn't turned red and started flying.
No, that's not.
Okay.
That's not a thing he does.
Well, also, Sam, if you want to, there's the Ring of Warmth in our stash right now too. If you want to keep warm that way.
Ooh.
The
That is
furry
true.
the furry ring.
If
Furry ring?
If the group
It's a
of you
ring.
are not opposed,
Ooh.
Finian is going to take a couple potions from the Horde.
Yeah, go for it, Finian.
Okay. He spent a few in that.
Yes, he did.
He's going to take the 2 greater healing potions and the 2 potions of fire breath.
Okay, yeah, that sounds perfect.
But
Finian.
he needs no additional payment beyond that.
You're a cheap date, Finian.
That's my pride and joy. I'm not spending money on a date. Fuck you. Asking for me gold.
I'll give Kelpip our regards. I mean, we're gonna see him at Elderthorn probably, but
Helly would like to pick something out that would be pretty, but maybe not necessarily, magic or anything for Izzy to take back to her.
There is
I mean,
a list of art objects.
yeah.
Yes, I am looking at them now. Non-magic items of value.
I mean, Helly could also take one of the runes and try to affix it to something for her.
Okay, what about the twin torques? Is that two torques?
Yes.
That's a pair. Oh, there it is. Like friendship bracelets.
That works.
Ellie would like those, please.
All right, I'm gonna just clear them on the chart and just add them to your inventory.
Okay. Other than that, she doesn't care who gets what, or if it all goes into party loot or whatever.
Everything's in party loot.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, like, if
Okay.
it stays with the
Yeah.
party and isn't hers, that's what she wants.
Done in Aeolus, is there anything you want from the magic items? Or Tang? Not Tang. Side.
5.
Yeah.
Fine.
Side is clutching the draconic transmogrification manual to her chest, and it's kind of fixated on that. Maybe she's rocking back and forth, petting it a little bit.
So what exactly do we have to harvest from
Oh, yeah. That's the
the
priority.
dragon for that?
I need a quart of dragon's blood. You can have the rest.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's double check.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
absolutely trust
Dragon's
Side.
blood.
Ales?
The ivory rods are going to be probably the hardest things to get because we need like a craftsman and ivory for that.
I mean, we know craftsmen, right?
I
Yeah,
just want to find ivory.
Pretty skillful ones, too.
I mean the ODMC might have a lead on ivory.
Ivory is not specific to elephants in this setting.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, that was my follow-up question.
I mean, I think there might
I
be
knew where you were
mammoths
going with it.
somewhere, but that seems kind of cruel. But anyways, we can probably get the jade.
Ivory, can we ethically harvest that? Like, is there a shedding process, maybe? That's
I
something.
I mean,
I could turn into an elephant, and then maybe you can take it off me, and I can consent to it. I can polymorph myself into an elephant and do it that way. But yeah, the ivory is probably the
Would you come
insect.
back missing teeth?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
that would
how
be
it would work. I don't know how that would work.
Be bad.
so we also have an item, the abracadabra. No, fuck that word. Sorry.
Abracadabras.
Yeah.
That ain't saying that with a stutter.
Abracadabras.
We can spawn raw ivory worth
Okay.
up to 1 gold piece.
Yeah, but then we had to do that 800 times, I think, for the requirement.
Yeah, that's going to be 800
Yeah.
pieces. You need 4
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah.
I'd say Aeolus, since Tang's not here. Aeolus, make a nature check, please.
Hey,
That's medicine. Try again.
I get nature. What the fuck?
There you go.
Hey,
You know, based on how Sive has described what she needs, you know the likely source of this is going to be narwhals. The ODMC might have the ability to source if they do not already have narwhal horns, because these need to be rods, so those would likely
Right.
be the most possible source.
I relay that to the group.
That's one objective. Let's get this dragon harvested before it goes bad.
Ellis will stay up all night harvesting this fucking dragon.
That'll help. Just for the
Oh, yeah.
joy of it.
All right.
I'll also cast enhance ability on Aeolus for at least a few hours. I can do it for 1,
Oh,
2,
yeah, I can-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do it for 8 hours. Because I can
I
cast
can
it 8
help
times.
with ability checks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's relevant.
Spencer,
Yes.
screw you. Now I've got narwhal swimming in the ocean, making a commotion, going through my head.
You're
Ah.
That That feels like an old YouTube video or something.
Very old YouTube video.
Okay.
Yes.
Ow, that hurt.
What?
You didn't know? She didn't know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Child.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
The old texts. Oh, the old spells no longer work.
I was there when the old magic was written.
Oh, magic!
Do not speak of the old magic to me, witch. All right. So, who is assisting? Because I have a skill challenge for you.
Me.
I will be casting Enhance ability on Aeolus as he needs it.
Okay.
I can
How many spell
definitely
slots do you
help. I
have?
can-
I have eight casts worth of spell slots for Enhance ability.
Okay.
And then I can use the rest
I
of
can
you
definitely
to
help
fully
because of
sleep.
the strength aspect of it
I
and
have-
these bones that need to be absolutely hacked through.
All right,
Ellie's
so,
there.
Based on your experience, I'm not going to make this part be a roll. You know that there is a limit. Those of you who have hunted and killed dragons before at this point, you recognize that there is a limited period of time that you can successfully extract resources from the corpse before the inherent magical nature of this beast effectively destroys any useful bits that remain on it. Things become too brittle, stuff starts to decay, there's issues that sort of pop up relatively quickly with beasts that have such an innate magical nature. As that magic leaves their form, it's no longer as viable as it would have been previously. First up, Scythe. No roll necessary for the collection of a quart of dragon's blood.
Woo.
It's not something that's hard to harvest, so to speak. So your first function that the group of you need to cover here is trying to stabilize the corpse in one manner or another to try to prevent it from overly rapidly decaying to the point that you can no longer harvest it. So you could go about this a variety of ways, and I'm open to hearing whichever arguments you guys want to put forward.
I can gentle repose. Can cast gentle repose on it.
Okay.
If it somewhat slows down the process of it decaying.
So that would slow down any natural decay, not the magical decay. But I'll consider it in addition to something else as well. Like aiding, but not being a core source. Maybe I'll decrease the DC a little bit. So what argument... Give me a skill and an argument why you should be able to use that skill to try to prevent this magic from leaving the corpse too quickly.
Seeing if I got...
What about Death Ward on it?
Death word, it's already dead.
Yeah, I
You
know,
do.
but maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a magical way to prevent
And like,
something.
don't just look at skills that you have good bonuses in, because you might say, "Oh, I have a bad religion bonus," but if you make a good argument for religion, someone else might have a good religion bonus, for example.
I mean, if someone's good at Arcana, maybe they can see the parts that are decaying quicker and work on them first.
Okay.
If someone has access to detect magic.
Someone has a survival. I feel like you could do something. That preservation seems up that alley. I don't know how survival X Arcana seems potentially like useful
Yeah.
combo.
Okay.
Ellie would like to just go ahead and hit with athletics because she's just strong and can be fast and is really good at that.
Okay.
Magic isn't susceptible to my overwhelming charm, right?
Pardon?
Magic isn't susceptible to my overwhelming effusive charm, right?
Just like charm the magic to not run away from it.
No, like
No.
charisma. like, I can't persuade
You
magic.
persuade the environment to behave for me. No. Okay.
Fairy, I don't know. I have like fairy.
So you can give me someone give me either Arcana or Survival. And with done doing the Gentle Repose, I'll give you advantage on the check.
I've got Druidcraft.
I think Aeolus has the best Arcana, and I might have the best Survival. So, well, what's your Arcana, Aeolus?
I do not have the best Arcana. I am not trained in Arcana.
Okay. Then I have a 15 to Survival.
You have plus 15 to Survival?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because I took expertise on it way back. And
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll do a Survival check advantage then.
Okay, yep, go for it. Yeah, because Dunn's helping out as well. 27. Not a pretty good roll. DC I had set was 18. So with this, you're able to sort of try to stabilize how the weave is interacting with this corpse and is starting to draw back magic that had been stolen from it. And you're identifying the specific spots and types and sources of this decay. And with a success like that, I'll say you are able to avoid any volatile natures of like this magic sort of arcing back out of its form. So the corpse is successfully stabilized. You think you probably have about a day that you could probably use this focus to keep the viable period open to be able to extract the resources from the corpse. So now we're going to move into the extracting different core components that you guys are looking for. Obviously, the blood, easy enough for you, Sive, because you're only getting a bit of it. And it's a gargantuan corpse. So you can use different tools, skills, abilities, if you have spells that you want to use during this. I want to know what thing for which you are going and trying to work towards, and how you are trying to go about it. And if you so for example, scales, like maybe I'll ask for like smith's tools or sleight of hand to carefully extract them without damaging and cracking them bit by bit. But let me know what you're looking to try to harvest.
Yeah, I think Aeolus, what do you want the most? Or what's the most sensitive to take out first?
So my mind immediately goes to working from the outside in.
Okay. So start with the scales.
Yeah, and I want enough scales for the group of us to have some form of whether it's like a shoulder pauldron or something crafted.
Okay. Well, this is going to be delicate, so I think scythe might be the best one for this part.
Possibly. I also though would ask, are the internals more likely to decay faster? Like, is a dragon's heart super useful, and would that decay faster than the scales?
You can also harvest a heart used for rituals of variety.
So
But I guess my Aeolus' logic though is that we have to go through the scales anyways to get to the heart. So maybe
but we could do like a quick little incision, and then I could crawl into the corpse. You know, like I'm pretty small.
just Luke Skywalker this tauntaun.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want, if we want to go in through the underside, like up by the chest and the neck area, because there are parts of there I would like to harvest. So if you think that is the first thing,
I mean, based off my survival check, do I know if like parts are going to decay quicker than the others?
I'm bearing that in mind.
Okay.
It's non-specific. Your check was just to be able to extend your window from like
Okay.
an hour or so of like 1 or 2 checks to actually having a reasonable time to successfully harvest this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
And
I
get
do like
a number of things.
Can I do like a nature roll to try and see if I know which one's the best to harvest first?
That's what we just did.
Okay.
I'm not worried about
Cool.
order of operations
Okay.
at this point.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
You've covered the pseudo order of operations. That's been taken care of.
So yeah, I think it's kind of our choice right now. We have about a day's worth to do it. The only thing limiting us is time. So, when we run out of time, we're just gonna run out of time.
Each task will probably take about an hour, give or take, of working.
So what's the most valuable stuff? I assume a dragon heart's fancy. Dragon
Yeah,
liver?
probably-
We need their lungs? Like,
So make
probably
me an Arcana check. Or religion
Me?
check, your choice, yeah.
oh, okay. Let's go Arcana.
Guidance, we're bam.
Oh damn!
Okay. Rolling big today. Offhand, you would imagine that the most valuable things are going to be the things that you get fewer of, you would imagine, just due to the nature of scarcity. A dragon's hide has lots of scales on it, lots of skin on the wings that can be used for leather, for cloaks and whatnot. But it only has 1 heart, only has a couple eyes, only has a handful of talons. Well, 4 handfuls. But has a decent number, but there's still a limited number of teeth compared to scales. So you would imagine, like, the rarer and harder to acquire components would be the ones that are scarcer on the corpse itself. Offhand, you would imagine the heart would, even if you're trying to sell something, a preserved dragon heart would probably fetch the highest price by a wide margin.
Did dragons have like a gland from whence their breath comes or something? Or is it, I don't know enough about
It's
dragons.
magical. It's
Okay.
them channeling their magical ability. It's not like a sack of energy or gas or liquid fire or anything like that.
So yeah,
Sav,
then I
what do
think.
you like their eyes. Sav's pro the eyes, and that seems easy to access too. That's,
So yeah, why don't we
yeah.
why don't we start with the eyes, the heart, and go from there?
Okay.
Yeah.
And the claws.
Yeah, the claws. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
all the major organs.
starting with eyes. I'd like someone to give me a medicine check for these. You have 2 of
I
them,
got a
so
plus.
there's
Yeah.
a degree of success and failure here, depending on how high you roll, whether you get both, 1, or none.
I think
I have a
can-
+5 in medicine.
I have a plus 10.
3.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Okay, and before I start taking the eyes out, I'm going to go into
How long
dragon
does the
form.
form last?
It's based off my wisdom modifier now, right? It's a few hours.
No, that's wild
wild
shape.
shape.
I believe it still lasts 10 minutes, correct?
Oh yeah,
Double check.
10 minutes.
Because stars got updated, right?
Maybe. Yeah, it says the one I have on my sheet is 10 minutes. I don't know if I'll check on
Started
D&D.
form lasts 10 minutes. So it will not last for the full duration.
Okay, then I'll just do enhanceability on myself.
That will last for the full duration.
Yeah.
So that gives you advantage on this check.
Yep. Yeah. Here we go.
Okay. 27.
Nice.
Really good.
Mhm.
DZ was 25 for both of them. At less 20 to 25, you would have gotten 1. Over the course of the hour, with the aid of your compatriots, you are able to harvest both of the dragon's eyes. You may add them to your inventory. They each weigh 10 pounds. I'm assuming they're going in your bag of holding.
Big eyes.
Big dragon.
Yeah,
All right.
they're like
Um,
medicine balls.
It's 1 hour down. Hellrest, you said you wanted to try to get the claws, like the talons, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That feels like something that's absolutely either Smith's tools or athletics. I'll hear an argument for either of them.
I'll roll for athletics. That's I got a 10 in that, so
All right, go for it.
let's go. Oh shit. Never
All
mind.
Roll me a
Roll a
d20,
2.
please. Okay. Across the full form, maybe partially due to the fight, and partially due to your eagerness or inexperience. You definitely make a few errors that you don't catch, like a small microfracture that then becomes more pronounced as you go. And of all of the claws and talons that you attempt to harvest, you only successfully harvest 7 of them. Because there's a higher number. Your degree of success was pretty low, but like there is still a partial success there.
Right.
They are not large. They are fit to make non-metallic tools, and maybe one of them might be good enough for a weapon quality. But these would make ideal axes, machetes, any type of bladed tool. These would be the highest type of quality. Of note, because of where you live and come from, these would also be non-metallic ones. So these could be tools that could be used within the pinwood safely.
Yeah. Okay.
So go ahead and add 2 things to your inventory. 1, a Thesi claw, and then parenthesis weapon.
Okay.
And then 6 that are tool quality.
Okay.
Okay. What else did you all want to work on? You've spent 2 hours harvesting.
I think the next one is the heart.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, working towards the heart. With your check previously, Siegfried, you do recognize that there is a degree of magical energy pushing into this space. Let's see. I'm interested. I'd be open to an argument for either probably Arcana or Medicine, I think, depending on what you guys argue for this. This thing is large. This is about 2 feet, 2.5 feet in diameter. This is a large organ. It is heavy. It is hard. It looks like it will be hard to move. You are able to find it to an extent, but you need to successfully extract it without damaging parts of it.
Yeah, I mean, I try to use my medical knowledge to try and like get behind like the breastplate and like remove the bones and things like.
Be open
I
also
get
sleight of
open-
hand. Sleight of hand would
Yeah.
also work here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Side's idea of going in and like, because she can access parts of it that I can't, so maybe she can go behind and loosen things up a little bit
Just
better.
a heads up, my sleight of hand is not actually that good looking at
Okay.
it. I've got a 5 on that, so
Okay.
Maybe can I help and look for some, I don't know, easier to access scales, easier to remove,
yeah, we can come to that.
perception
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, we can come to scales next.
Yeah, I think for me the choice I would try and make is just do medicine and just try to treat it like an open heart surgery to remove as much of it and like crack open the breastbone and then like pry it open with some leverage and get the heart out.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel it could be
get the ribs
assist with
open.
either investigation or perception in terms of identifying key areas that should be cut first, or like.
I'll let
Like when-
I'll let an investigation check go to give the next check advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I would ask Aeolus because he knows the best about like field stripping an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check on that, Aeolus. You make some inputs. All right. What check is being used to try to harvest the heart?
I'll do medicine again,
Okay.
and again I'll do another enhance ability.
Well, you don't need enhanced ability. Aeolus just told you all of the places to
Oh, yeah,
to
that's
try to
true.
extract.
True.
As far as you know,
Oh.
Aeolus spoke well for you.
Yeah.
You would trust him. I mean, it is still also plus 15 for a 17. It's a still pretty good roll.
Here we go.
25.
Nice.
Oof. Okay. Is anyone adding anything to that?
I don't think
I don't think there's a way for me to add anything. I don't think
Have we had the
guidance
effects
lasts that
of
long.
Have we had the effects of a short rest
No.
since we started this? No, so I can't add anything.
Side, are you adding anything?
No, I think I only have ability checks as a.
This is an ability check.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, I can use a rune point and add. What is it? 5 or 6.
It's your modifier, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 5, I
5.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I'll use one of my rune points for branded aid.
Okay. So it's plus 5 on top of that. So it's a 30 total. Okay. Over the course of a very careful hour, Dunnan, you're taking a look for scales, but you know that they're working carefully in there, so you don't want to move the corpse at all, throw them off in any way. Over the course of this time, you believe you successfully harvest an intact dragon heart. There does not appear to be any damage that you've caused to it in any type of way. And you can go ahead, for the time being, Siegfried, add that to your inventory.
Okay.
It weighs 25 pounds. And while carrying it, you cannot carry anything else.
Okay.
Unless you want to risk dropping it, damaging it.
Yeah.
This is dumb. So ability checks work on skills. I've just
Skills
been mentally.
are ability checks, yeah.
Okay. Cool. That
Yeah.
actually, I have not been using this enough then, because I totally assumed that it was like flat dexterity, like actual
Yeah.
stat checks versus like skill checks. 'Cause it's
Skills, tools,
skills are abilities,
initiative. Initiative is an ability check.
okay. So I can be way more helpful than I am, everyone. Actually.
She says with one rune point left to be
Like
helpful
30
one more
times.
time. All right. Dunnan, during this time, you've been looking for like some scales that could be readily harvested that aren't damaged by the fight and the fighting and the damage, the spells that have been thrown around. Go ahead and give me a perception or investigation check, your choice. This will be not to harvest them specifically, but to lower the DC.
Yeah. Just to scale that dragon up. And
Yeah. And we spent 3 hours of harvesting.
Nope.
Okay. It's tough. You find a couple and like sort of without risking disturbing the corpse and messing them up in any way during this time. Like you do a little bit of digging around. And the ones that you do spot tend to seem to be ones that were turned up or like pushed against the grain during the fighting, and like their roots have been snapped in some way or they've been cracked. You find a few that might be viable, but not enough to, based on what Aeolus had mentioned he was looking for, this pauldron idea he had. We can move around to actually harvesting the scales, though. So I'm open to sleight of hand, smith's tools, athletics. There could be a variety of things here, depending on how you're going about harvesting them.
I think
What about acrobatics? You know, what if I'm just at the right? I'm just great at like maneuvering myself to the right angle.
Don't think acrobatics is going to play here.
I think though with athletics, Dunnan might be the best one to do it.
Okay.
Like,
I can
Yeah.
try. Yeah.
yeah, I think you have the highest. Which you or Helly have the highest athletics, I believe.
I have 15.
You have
athletics.
Yeah,
15?
it's way
Wow.
more than mine.
Holy crap.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I will cast enhance ability on Dunnan.
All right, done.
And then as a reaction, I can give a +5 if we need.
Okay.
Well, advantage
All
and
right.
plus 15 is pretty damn good to start with.
Yeah, but you know, in a pinch.
yeah, a pinch. You can just get another 35, right? All right, go ahead and give me the roll.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh, 19. That was a
19
low
fucks
advantage
you up.
roll.
two and 4.
Are you using a rune point side or?
So I've got one more rune point. How many other things are we trying to do? Slash, is this the biggest thing that we like? I guess we want to maximize.
So
the
the
scale,
uses
right?
of scales, in crafting armor, in crafting shields, they don't particularly have value in the realm of reagents and rituals. However, they are useful for this sort of tool/weapon/armor.
Yeah,
area.
I think it might be worth it because last time when we got a lot of scales, that's how I got the armor of a voice, and that's been really useful. So
Yeah, scales can be enough.
Yeah.
Scales can be used to craft a suit of scale mail, which, because it is a blue dragon, will inherently give lightning resistance.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then cool. I'll use that unless there's there are no other body parts, right, that we think are going to be harder to nab that we want.
I mean, maybe we go for the liver, but
There's
I think
teeth. There's the wings,
gonna say
which
teeth.
is dragon leather. Blood is going to be a check, but it's easy enough to harvest.
Yeah. Aeolus.
A bit like larger volumes, so to speak.
the wings might be useful because we have a lot of people that use light armor. That might be more because
like until I unless I guess I could short rest for a couple hours, right? While you got no, it's long rest, isn't it?
Long rest.
Yeah. So never mind.
That's it. Siegfried did secure you guys roughly 24 hours while he's managing this, so you could long rest, whilst
And then I
Siegfried
have-
does not, and you would get your points back.
Yeah. So I could do that, then long rest, and then help you guys out with the rest of them at the end if that works.
sure, yeah, that'll give me an opportunity to short rest too, and I can wheel people as well.
Yeah. Cool. So I'll use my last rune point on that for +5.
So 24. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll, Dunnan. Roll me a 2d12, please. Pardon me.
Ooh. Worst two number.
Don't let me roll today, I guess.
That's right.
Nah.
I mean, it was a multiplier. Like, that's all I was getting at from you. So, Dunnan, over the course of an hour, with Sive pointing out here and there, flitting about, shedding sparkle and dripping blood on you because she just came out of the dragon's chest where she was harvesting a heart. Steamy. The two of you successfully harvest 72 pounds of scales. Of pristine, intact scales. This is
Nice.
quite a lot. Even with that.
Yeah, I think this is way more than we got from a voice, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah. I will allow one additional check on scales at some other point if you guys so choose, but the DC is going to be much higher. But you've now learned a little bit on scales. The body's large enough. You could make probably two checks on scales. But you have 72 that are pristine.
How much do they weigh?
It's 72 pounds worth of scales.
Oh, okay. 72 pounds, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
I marked it off
I'm
in
just
my
going to take a
inventory.
nap now, then.
All right. So I was resting. You spent 4 hours harvesting at this point. Siegfried, you are maintaining this dragon. You're not resting.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
For all intents and purposes, Tang is resting and talking with the Death Deniers and Molly. On whatever you guys want to do next. You have scales.
Maybe save the leather for when Scythe is rested, but go for the teeth.
Yeah, that would wings would be a acrobatics check as she's flirting around and balancing on wings and cutting stuff.
That seems like the most
feels fine.
Yeah, that seems more delicate too. So.
Teeth.
Yeah, we could work on teeth next.
What was your idea?
So there's a few like things that Aeolus wants to try to extract. He wants to try to take horns.
Okay.
If Athesi has any. And he also wants to cut into Athesi's stomach.
I can't believe you're doing that while Scythe is asleep.
I mean...
Oh, no. Aeolus is waiting for Scythe to cut into the stomach.
Because we've used...
He wants a friend to crawl around in the stomach.
So you're making a list of things, so to speak?
Yeah.
Yes.
So because Scythe rests for 8 hours, we're 4 hours in, so when she's rested, we have 12 hours left to do the rest of stuff, so...
while she's resting, though, I would like to try to work on the teeth.
Okay, yeah.
So that gets something done.
Go ahead and let me pull up my chart for teeth. Hold on. Teeth, I'll go once again. Athletics is a little bit harder because it's not like you can break it at the knuckle like you could with the talons. It's probably going to be smith's tools or straight strength. Sort of like getting a piton in down near the root of the tooth, and just raw hammering it in.
Yeah, I will use Frank to shift into the appropriate tools.
You're presently attuned to Frank, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Smith's tools is an intelligence check? Is that how it works?
Smith's tools? No, this is going to be Smith's tools with strength.
Okay. But yeah,
it varies.
I'll
can be,
just keep...
So the unique thing, skills and tools technically can use any ability.
Okay.
There's default abilities for all of the skills normally, but like there could be an acrobatics check using your intelligence instead of dexterity because you're thinking through how to do it. You're proficient in being acrobatic, but like if you think through it, like so there can be an argument for other abilities outside of the defaults.
That makes sense. But yeah. So if it's either way, I will enhance ability on Aeolus for whatever he needs to use the Smith's tools.
Yeah.
Right. So that's going to be spell strength.
Yeah, in the dragon fight, I only used all my high level spells. I have all of my second and third level.
Strength check.
Oh.
What
you have advantage. You have advantage.
Let's hope it's not that much better.
You're using your tools too, so I think you get some bonus to that.
Yeah, you're proficient. So your proficiency is 5, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So
And
so
then
it's a 16.
And then it adds a +1 because of the adaptive toolbox.
Okay. Okay.
I get to add a bonus equal to my artificer level divided by 4. 1.
Round it up, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that is a 16-17 then, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll me 2d12, Aeolus.
Do.
All right. over the course of the next hour, your 5th hour of harvesting, you successfully harvest, with the help of your compatriots, 4 good teeth. There's innumerable small ones that seem to be grown replacements, almost like a shark grows replacement teeth in perpetuity. But there is only about 4 ones that you believe are going to be useful for the uses that you, as far as you can see. These would likely be good for potentially very small melee weapons. One of the good ones that you find, you can imagine being used as like a dagger for the use in rituals and things like that, probably as opposed to being a weapon. And there's one that's probably viable as a short sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think we're just kind of chilling until Side rests.
Illis, something you do notice as you harvest the teeth, there is a very faint, almost static electricity feel to them. Like you can feel your hair sort of lift as you're holding each tooth as you've successfully removed it. So you suspect there's probably some degree of magical effect to them as well that you've successfully preserved in addition to everything else. Okay.
Hi. That actually, do I feel, or is the scar reacting in any way?
I think you can
To
tell.
being this close?
Not in a way in which you're aware.
I punched the shit out of the corpse.
Okay. I'd like 2 of you, not named Sive, to make me nature checks.
Yeah, I can do that.
Dude, we
Sive's
can too.
resting, so
No.
Jesus
Is this
Christ.
something I can enhance
I'm a
ability?
plus
or,
8.
no, this is more of like what the group of you are discussing whilst Sive is resting.
I think
So
Helly
5.
rolled, yeah. So
Yep. So you spent 5 hours harvesting. Sive's going to rest for 8, but she started resting after 4. So this will bring us to hour 12. At when Sive, you can go ahead and long rest your token, and get your stuff back. The rest of you add a level of exhaustion, for the time being. Over the course, because part of this time you're discussing things that might be of value to be able to harvest. As far as you know, you've got the heart. There's lungs, stomach, liver, brain, blood, scales, bones, claws and teeth, tongue, wings, spine, tail spines / horns and fins, vocal cords, spinal fluid. There's lots of potential here.
I want the brain.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Hey. Hi. How do you feel about comic diving?
Let's go. I'm
Yeah,
ready anytime.
we basically assuming that it's going to take an hour for him, we have 12 choices left. So stomach, horns are 2 choices.
We want
horns
the
/
wings.
spines. Yeah.
We want the wings, so that's 3 choices. Do you want the tail spines? That seems useful.
I said horns
Yes.
/ spines.
Okay, horns and spines are together, so that's still part of the 3.
Wings.
What about the dragon tongue? Is the tongue useful?
Tongues
Yes.
you can go for, sure.
What about
I feel
the
like
cloaca?
yeah,
That's got to have something.
I feel
somewhere.
like the lungs and brains are gonna be useful too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would like to see if there's any way to replicate the fear factor.
So
I'm assuming you guys are going to try to get more scales as well.
we have seven now. We have 5 choices left.
Well, do you want to go
Spinal
through
fluid?
those in the meantime, and we can
Yeah.
jump back? All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's first, guys?
To the
think-
stomach.
Yeah, stomach.
All right, wonderful.
All right.
This is definitely a sleight of hand thing, I think.
Yeah, I will enhance ability scythe for her dexterity.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a check with advantage.
I have to start
Oh,
using
gosh.
third level spell slots now.
I don't have great sleight of hand for the record. I've got a +5 on that, plus I guess 5 from Branded Aid. But
It's still better than everyone else's, I think.
I have a +12.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
Aeolus then.
Yeah, because you have the gloves of thievery that you did not get to 5, right?
Yes. Yes, they are mine.
it's
All
fine.
right.
I'll be in there. I'll just climb in there too to help, because I have to brand it. I got to spit on things for him.
Oh God.
All right. Aeolus, give me a check with advantage. That's a 30. Anything else on top? Are you throwing a 5 on there, Sive?
Might as well. I got 30 rune points, and it takes
Nice.
1 to add 5. So
And every few seconds, your hands feel a little bit more wet, Aeolus. As you're working.
I'm still not taking Fey Touched. Nope.
you can successfully harvest the stomach lining. Typically, this is used as a good acid-resistant lining for potion brewing vats and alchemical flasks. Quite useful as far as like not technically a reagent or ritual tool, but enables things like that. So
Stupid
go ahead and add
question.
stomach to your inventory. Weighs 5 pounds. Just the lining itself. Yep.
can I get some of the stomach acid in a little jar?
Mhm.
Make me a sleight of hand check for yourself.
All right. Sorry. I'm gonna add 5 to that.
Sure. Okay. Sure. You capture 1 vial of stomach bile, and you take 14 points of acid damage.
Are
No
there
problem.
are there any remains of a certain pirate crew?
Not
Or-
presently.
Yeah. What are we finding in
Anyone-
the stomach?
Yeah. Okay.
You find all manner of bones and meat half dissolved. Nothing is identifiable from what you can tell. Clearly, if he had been eating. But yeah, go ahead. Add stomach to your inventory. It weighs 5 pounds.
Yep.
Okay. Next up on that arbitrary list, wings. Who I believe Sive and someone else said they were helping with wings. Dunnan, was it you?
Yeah, Dunnan just went AFK though.
Okay. Gotcha. We'll assume Dunnan is holding the wings for as taut as he can. So I'm going to need an athletics check from him, and then Sive, you said you wanted me to do acrobatics, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I will enhance ability side.
You're doing Sive, not Dunnan, right?
Yeah, you're doing side.
Okay.
All right.
Add advantage then.
Cool. And +5.
So 28. All right. Sounds good. I'm going to need an athletics from Dunnan when he gets back.
I feel like the stomach lining will be useful for Tang somehow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
You
have,
can make, like,
I have
some kind of-
approximate values for most of this stuff as well. Once we go through everything, we can cover that.
Because I think we
Well, if
could.
anybody needs a real sucky roll, I'll help. But it's the
Well,
only
you
reason I'm
can
not
also use your
volunteering.
spells.
Yeah, you have some good
Yeah.
spells, but also, I mean,
Like
you can
any
help
creative
Dunnan.
use. Yeah.
If you help Dunnan with the athletics thing, I don't have to cast enhance ability on him.
Well, you can't. You're doing
I'll
it on
try.
Sive.
Oh, okay.
I guess I can add ogre might if we need strength of any kind. I don't know if that's helpful. They make you large for the duration. If you're not large,
Gives plus 1d4 on athletics checks.
Yeah. That might
Oh.
help for Dunnan.
I believe it does, right?
it doesn't specify that. No.
Dunnan,
Or
I
what-
need
what-
an athletics check. I think with advantage because Helly's helping you.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling on the wings.
Yep. 27. Very good. Okay.
That or is that fine?
Pardon?
Should I buff him on that or is that fine?
I think
You
that's
said
fine.
you're bumping yourself. So
Yeah, this is happening at
It's
the
a
same
yeah,
time.
this
reaction,
is
so I
all
guess-
simultaneously. Yeah.
Fair.
Uh,
Fair.
So these wings are very heavy, like just due to the size and scale. And for for Sive to looking at the wrong fucking token, for Sive to accurately sort of flit around and half balance on like the bones of the arms of the wings, to get cuts as close as she can. It is strenuous to hold these wings as taut as possible. Because you're not just lifting, you're also lifting and pulling with everything that you can. There's definitely a few windows where you successfully communicate you need to stop, take a breather for a couple minutes, and then pick back up. This harvesting the wings in total does take you quite a bit longer than normal. This is going to eat 2 of your hours here. So you've spent 3 of your second half of the day so far. But the group of you do successfully harvest 42 pounds of wing membrane, which can be used to make dragon leather.
Nice.
So, Sai, do you want to add that to your inventory for the time being? 42 pounds.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. What's up next? Helly?
I think maybe the tongue?
The tongue?
Yeah.
All right.
Muscle.
All right, tongue. Let me check that. Okay. What skill are you guys going to argue to use for this? Skill, spell, tool, whatever.
All my good I didn't prepare any of my good like spells for this, so I got no
I mean, you guys
magic.
prepared for a fight, like.
Yeah. All my spells are for healing or
Mhm.
fighting.
So why don't we have a few of us grab the end of the tongue and hold it as taut as possible, while our stronger people
Excuse me.
And for this ogre might
through it.
quickly
Hack away.
Sorry, both of you spoke at the same time. I didn't catch it.
It depends. Wouldn't we need the stronger people to hold the tongue? Like the wings, or
Holding the tongue or cutting the tongue?
well, like holding it taut while we cut it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Divination spells could help here also. If anyone has divination or
Ellie,
foresight.
do you still have the one you roll the bones? That's one of your spells, right?
and
Divination.
Augury? Or what's it
Yeah,
called?
augury. Yeah,
I have augury.
yeah. So maybe
Cast augury.
you can cast augury to give us some idea on how to approach this.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it.
Course of action. Plan take the next 30 minutes. All right. Fantastic. Hallie, roll me a religion check off your augury.
I'll bump that up 5.
Okay. Didn't even ask. 21, you got it. Okay. Helly, as you sort of study the bones that you've cast here, and you get a mixed result, you come to an inspired conclusion. You're not quite sure where the inspiration came from, but I don't know, maybe it was because of the talons that you worked on earlier and their use within their potential use that you saw within the pinwood. But you've realized that somewhere this inspiration strikes you that using a mundane tool or weapon to harvest the tongue will likely ruin it. You need something silvered to successfully harvest this.
Okay. What do we have that's silvered? I'm going to guess shine is silvered.
I do not believe the axes are silvered.
Okay.
I think they're just magic.
What do we have?
What is
I think
silver?
Aeolus-
That's just like a
Aeolus has
static.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Aeolus has a silvered knife, right?
So, I have a reinforced great spear that was damaged.
That was the one that was reinforced with silver to be used against the wolves in the Pinwood, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Real callback there.
Sweet.
All right. Augury saves the tongue there. So you have a blade, in theory, that can be used to accurately remove this. I'd like a check to remove it, please. I'm open to an argument.
I mean, could we use medicine again so I can remove it like at the base of the tongue,
Sure.
like where it's
Medicine
connected
seems
to
good.
the skull?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Aeolus,
will enhance-
remove the spear from your inventory.
Okay.
To be able to be quite deft in this without risking damage, you're breaking the haft of the spear, so that way it can be used more like a stiletto dagger to very slowly cut the way through, as opposed to an overly sized tool.
Would oil of sharpness help with this or not? Because it has tiny, ultra thin silver shards for, I don't know.
Oil of sharpness. Read the description to me.
This clear gelatinous oil sparkles with tiny, ultra thin silver shards. The oil can coat one slashing or piercing weapon or up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition. Applying takes a minute. For an hour, the coated item is magical and has a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
I would say that would help. Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
Nice.
Great.
So
We have that in the party loot, I think, currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is in where in the party loot?
Just loose in the party loot above the beads of force.
Just
What?
It's under that oil of etherealness.
chucked into the bottom of the bag.
What party loot are you looking at?
Yeah.
When you click into the little book, magic book icon and open up party loot.
In the folder. Got it. I'm looking at the handout. Got it. I understand.
No
Okay.
folder, yeah.
Fantastic. Yes, oil of sharpness will work. So Siegfried, go ahead and make that medicine check, please.
And I'm enhanceabilitying myself again.
And +5.
Yep. And +3 because of the oil. So we have
Yes.
18, 26. Over the course of that hour, you are able to successfully harvest the tongue. It weighs 10 pounds.
Nice. Okay, I'll add that to my inventory.
Yep. Okay.
I think then next we should go for the horns if we're going into the brain. It might make it easier to get to the brain.
Yeah.
Tongue 5 pounds, correct?
10.
Oh, 10. Okay.
So you did tongue, stomach, wings. So I believe that was the... There we go. All right, I'm just bringing my list further down in our chat. Okay. Harvesting the horns. This is definitely something that's going to be athletics, smith's tools, tinker's tools I'm open to. The horns / spines.
I think, yeah, this is a good job for Helly and Dunnan.
I will use my tinker tools to help them.
Helping whom?
Whichever one wants to.
I mean, presumably there's also going to be an enhanceability thrown here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
effectively, both of you have advantage. I'd like both of you to roll me athletics checks or smith's tools with strength. Your choice.
Just FYI, I have 1 enhanceability left. I'm going to save it for the brain.
Helly, you have advantage.
Oh, okay.
So 20 and 20 because you are exhausted. Nice. Double 20s.
And then side, are you spitting on anyone?
You want spit? Which one do you want spit?
I mean,
I like how they
Maybe
get asked. Fables doesn't get asked.
maybe Gunnan because he has the lower one.
No,
I
they
don't think
both got
anybody
20.
wants it.
Yeah,
Oh, they're both 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
just-
but it doesn't matter then. Either or.
I'll close my eyes, spin around, and spit in the direction, and whichever one it hits gets it.
Oh my
Who almost
god!
gets it in the eye. All right.
Oh, we really gotta talk about this. God.
All right. So we have a 20 and a 25, effectively. All right. Okay. Dunnan and Helly, between the two of you, you are able to effectively harvest about 17 spines/horns, depending on who you ask and their pedigree of anatomical knowledge about dragons. The horn that was present on a voice, the large horn, is not part present on Ethisi, as they were different types of dragons. As such, the one that would be normally changed into a wand of some type is not here. It's not present on blue great worms. However, you are able to harvest a number of useful spines. These can be used as consumables in stirring potions, concoctions. They can be used as components in rituals to substitute in for other things, depending on their uses. But yeah, you get 17 of them. Each one weighs about 2 pounds, so I'll call it 2 pounds each. So, Helly, if you want to add that to your inventory, you can track that.
Okay.
So 17,
Okay.
each of them weighs 2.
Okay.
All right.
I think then next now that we have the tongue out and the horns out, we can go for the brain.
Okay. And we've spent, let me double check my count. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of your hours so far.
Okay, so we have 7 hours left.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah,
Okay.
let's crack this brain open.
First, I need an athletics check from someone to get into the skull.
Dunnan?
Yeah, done.
What do you need?
Athletics,
Athletics
please.
check.
Normal or advantage again?
I only have 1 enhanced ability, so I'm gonna save it for the brain.
Right?
Straight roll.
Decent.
27. Pretty good. Okay.
Over 10 at least.
Yeah. Trying to be careful as you go, as you're lining up peons. It's almost like you're splitting a stone, where you chisel out a small bit, set the peon, tap it in, set another peon, tap it in, and you're splitting this very carefully in half, so that way you don't push too hard and puncture into your goal. This takes you about an hour just to carefully get into the skull without damaging anything else, but you do successfully manage it. 18 hours done. Harvesting the brain. Let me check my skills for this, but fairly positive this is medicine.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna propose.
Say medicine or nature. Either work.
I'll do medicine,
Okay.
and I'll use my last enhance ability on that.
Okay.
Sav is readying all the spit in her mouth.
Perfect. Go for it.
Alright, it should be, yeah, that's my 5th level one. So, I only have 1st level spells now. So advantage, I'm exhausted. Here we go. Oof.
Bit.
Spit. Alright, so it's a 20 total.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're working, you think you're making pretty good progress so far. It's heavy, but not too heavy. However, partway through your slow and methodical sort of shifting, because you're moving the parts of the skull away, you find that at some point during this process, you're not sure when it happened, there seems to be some type of discharge from where your tools are touching the exposed bits of its form, and it sears part of the brain, like almost instantly cooking it. And it is significantly less valuable. You are able to successfully harvest part of this, but it is nowhere near as valuable as it would have been previously, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'd like you to roll me a D100 as well.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled an actual 1? Oh
Yeah,
my.
I rolled an actual 1.
Okay, I need you to roll me...
Should I put it in as damaged dragon brain? That's good.
Yeah, that's fine. 15 pounds. Okay. One
Since
moment.
Dunawin's so careful, is there any salvaging of the skull itself or the jawbone or anything else?
You can salvage 2 halves of the skull. They'd make great, like, in profile wall art for a tavern somewhere.
In profile wall art, or maybe some kind of a ritual bowl
Too
of
big
some
for a
sort.
bowl.
Too big for a bowl? Okay. But yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I'll take the pieces of skull for wall art for fun.
Could you cook stuff in it, like a cauldron?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a cauldron-y type of bowl thing. We'll find out.
I was thinking like if we could use the stomach lining to like line a cauldron for Tang.
Yeah.
It might help her make more advanced potions.
Kelly also just can't get her brain off the idea that the cloaca could be visible. Do you think she had any children? Has she laid any eggs or anything like that? Has it produced new dragons?
Not
I mean,
sure.
if they're eggs, we would have found it in this lair maybe, but she probably has more
Yeah.
than one.
No,
lair.
I mean, she's ancient, though. She doesn't mean she has babies now, but
Doesn't
over the course of her life,
doesn't mean
has she ever had a baby?
mate?
It's true.
Well, I mean, a lot of creatures only are together for the mating process, and then
That's it. And
they go separate. I don't know enough about dragons to. Yeah,
if
but
he
maybe
lived.
Personal thing
Also,
for dragons, just like
Ithisi had like the brain of the ocean, so maybe she laid some eggs deep under the water.
I'm just wondering if there would just be any kind of magical thing, or if it could be made into like a rucksack or something like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick everyone down to Whisper for a moment, except Siegfried.
Okay.
All right. So, you have picked up a form of indefinite madness, thanks to your manipulation and mishap with the brain of an ancient magical being. So you can add this to your flaws, or add it somewhere in your notes in case someone is Jaegering your character at some point. Up to you. Somewhere, just so you have a record of it. You have developed, roleplay as you see fit, a severe case of, I believe it's zoophobia. You have a fear of animals.
Okay.
So you can determine how that manifests for you, if it affects your wild shape or not, if it's only other creatures, entirely up to you. But this is something that has sort of popped up in your mind of seeing this beast and fighting it and recognizing like maybe it's that raw power of nature, maybe it's just like you don't quite understand it, or you're skinwalking as them, maybe they don't like you. Entirely in your court to play around with this however you see fit. But this is something Siegfried has developed out of this.
Do I know there's something wrong with me, or am I not able to perceive it like that?
You don't perceive it. Whilst it will be irrational to everyone else around you, you see it as a very rational response to everything. Like, how you justify that to someone else is entirely your call. But at least at the moment, Siegfried sees his new fear when it pops up at some point as being very rational. But other than that, you successfully harvest part of the brain, shall we say. All right, bringing everyone back. Here we go. Everyone's back. Wonderful. Okay. We spent 19 hours.
It's like, yeah.
Sive did agree to help Heli with the pursuit of
the cloaca.
Okay. That is...
Why not?
make me a sleight of hand check to harvest a muscle ring.
Yeah.
Make a lasso out of it. You're a sleight of hand. Yeah.
Alright. I don't have advantage, but so ignore that one, but I'll drop a 5 on that.
So it's 21 total?
Yeah.
Alright, you may add it to your inventory. Not sure what value it has to you, but you have it.
Handing it to Heli.
Heli, you may add it to your inventory. It weighs a pound.
I think during that time, Aeolus and Dunnan will notice Siegfried sort of slowly move away from the dragon and turn his back to it, and just whistle to himself.
I'm gonna whisper something to you also, Siegfried.
Yeah.
Everything all right over there?
Yeah. Just didn't feel like looking at this thing anymore. It looks kind of like a big lizard.
Are you scared of lizards?
And there is a lizard.
You're not scared of lizards?
I'm not scared of lizards.
What's next?
Bones of different kinds would be. Heli and I were talking. I want dragon bone dice to con people with, if possible. So
like
whatever. I don't know
bones.
if I need big bones, small bones. What kind of bones are necessary for that?
20 hours.
Go ahead.
We've done brain, so I can remove that from that.
Spencer, if you
talon bones would make, like little hand bones would make sense for dice, but
if you whispered something to me, Spencer, I don't think I got it.
No, I don't need to. Yeah.
Okay.
So bones, fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been successfully harvesting plenty of stuff so far. What check are you making an argument for bones?
Oh, do we want to do that first or lungs first? I don't know how. The lungs might take a longer time, and they're probably more valuable than bones. So we can do that first, and then
What's up?
with the extra time, do
Yeah,
scales.
It depends on the bones. Bones are useful too.
Yeah. I say go for the lungs.
I mean,
Ellie's
spent-
partial to
you
just
spent
cutting
20
all the
hours
paws
so far.
off.
Yeah.
Just the whole paw.
You have 4 more hours.
Can we
Bones
sort of
will
divide
probably
and
take maybe 2 of them to get a lot of them.
For bones or for lungs? Sorry, I missed.
Bones.
bones?
Okay, we
can
could divide and
I-
conquer, I guess.
Yeah.
can I work on the dragon scales? Aeolus isn't concerned about the lungs.
Go for scales. More scales, more suits of armor, more tools and stuff. Sure.
Yeah.
Dunnan, you had worked on the scales previously. You're gonna also go for this?
Sure, I can help, yeah.
Okay. I'd like the two of you to give me checks. Tinker's tools or athletics
Smith
or sleight
tools.
of hands. Smith tools, that also works, sure.
Using strength.
Yeah, strength.
Yeah. Just no
No.
strength, yeah.
Or Tinker's tools using intelligence to find ones that are more applicable. 23 and 25. Slav, who are you spitting on? I'm assuming you're spitting on somebody.
Sure. I guess the 23.
Yeah, so 28, 26.
Oh, Aeolus, do I say that? I'm spitting on you again.
Gosh!
Oh.
We really got to talk about this when we get back home.
Go better, and I won't have to spit on you next time.
Reminds me of a llama. Terrifying.
So it's 28 and 25, right?
Have you ever seen a llama?
Yeah.
One of the worst
Diane,
creatures
roll
I've
me
ever come
2d12,
across.
please.
I have nightmares.
And then alpacas are just so cute.
They also spit though aggressively.
Do
Done
they?
you. Oh, thank you. 13.
Yeah, it's really nasty. My friend's family has an alpaca farm.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So, after getting some good scales on your first go around, the two of you working together do manage to get actually quite a bit more, even with the mitigating factors that would have reduced the amount of scales that you were getting. Dunnan, you had 72 previously, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Change that number to 244.
Jesus.
Wow.
You gained 172 pounds of scales. So the two checks, you had the multiplier for the 2d12. That's my, and I averaged your two rolls, cut them in half, and that was multiplied to get you 172 pounds. Got a lot of pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah. So 244 pounds total of ideal scales.
Nice.
Beyond
He
that,
can
you
outfit-
can't find anything that's good.
He can outfit all of Blackburn.
Hours.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking
bones
then-
and lungs were the last two on the list that you guys
Yeah.
had.
I think maybe Scythe and Heli can focus on the bones, and I can try and
Sure.
get the lungs out, since
Okay.
I already cracked the heart, the part
Okay.
by the heart.
What's first? Bones.
Yeah, we'll do the bones first.
Okay. So Ivan Heli, how are you going about harvesting these? I'm open to an argument.
Do we need? So I guess, do we want big bones or small bones? Because I can do small bones because I'm not going. I just want the dragon bone dice.
I remember with a voice getting the big bones was kind of valuable.
Yeah, just smaller bones, maybe some ribs, not knuckle bones, but the rest of the finger, maybe, for divination purposes. But is dragon steak any good, or is that just not possible?
Ooh, Muscles.
If you want.
or dragon jerky.
Dragon jerky, there's just so much here that we're like, could just be not magical or anything, it's just useful.
Up to y'all.
I mean, we can probably wait for that after the 24
Yeah.
hours, then it won't be magical anymore. It'll just be meat.
You know,
Yeah.
it's good
that's
damage.
true.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so you want to?
I remember we tried to take the femur of a voice, and it didn't end up working out. We broke it.
Yeah.
We were trying to get it out.
Okay. So yeah, make me an argument for a skill check.
Helly just wants to manhandle everything, so Helly's would be athletic.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me some an athletics check there, Heli.
Five's eyeballing it because she does not have a lot of force to apply, so mainly looking for areas she can leverage.
Fuck yeah, Helly.
Pop out.
Hell yeah!
Oh, wow, nice.
She's just gonna get out shade and shine and go whacking away.
Hungry bones. That's all she sees.
That's it.
All
Every
right.
arm off at the shoulder.
So, Zive, you're going more delicate about this to get something out that you can turn into dice, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
that is
Yeah.
my.
All right.
Well, so what Helly will do is hack off the arms, kind of at the shoulder, and then again at the wrist, and she'll just chuck the paws at Sive to butcher
Work on
as
her-
she sees
butcher it.
fit.
arts and craft butchery that she's doing?
Arts and yes.
Yep.
She gets the small bits, and Helly will just like
Lovely.
wail away at everything else.
Okay. Go ahead. Sive, make me either make me a nature check using your dexterity, or a sleight of hand check using your intelligence.
We're gonna go so do I just click dexterity for that then?
So,
if I'm using nature dexterity?
Nature, yeah. Are you proficient in either of them?
Proficient is
it check marked?
no.
Okay, yeah. So you can just give me dexterity in that case then, for your nature.
We're gonna do that.
Is anyone? Okay.
And I'm gonna add 5.
I was assuming you would. Over the course of about 2 hours, as I said, this would take. Starting with Scythe, you're able to extract 2 reasonably sized bones, from which can be carved a set of like divination throwing knuckle bones. They're too large to be thrown by themselves. They need to be carved down. And a set of gaming dice, easily enough.
Nice.
Okay.
Add dragon knucklebone, just singular, to your inventory. Weighs 2 pounds. But you are able to find someone once you get back to town to be able to craft this stuff for you readily enough.
Cool.
How the rest?
Mhm.
Roll me 2d4, please. Right. Instead of the single d4, you got crit, got a 30. Over the course of these 2 hours, you're able to readily almost strip most of the flesh from some of the bones of the forearm and foreleg and hind leg here, anticipating that these are going to be the hardiest things and thickest and most sturdy bones, likely. You are able to acquire basically most of the bones of both of these legs. So for just the purpose of your inventory, add in 6 dragon bones.
Yeah, okay.
Each of the bones weighs 75 pounds each.
Okay.
These are large things. Like, each of them is the length of you. Like, these are probably more than 75. Hold on. Let me check this, because that's for an adult dragon.
Aeolus will just open up his bag of holding.
Hold up on that.
I don't think they'll fit in here.
Red dragon, slime bone. Okay, so for an ancient dragon, not 75 pounds. Separate the thing in your inventory to 3 bones and 3 bones.
Okay.
The shorter ones are 7 feet in length, and they weigh 200 pounds each.
Okay.
The longer ones are 12 feet in length, and they weigh 450 pounds.
Wow.
These are
200 and 450.
200, 450. Yeah.
Okay.
7 and 12.
Okay.
7 feet, 12 feet. These are massive, massive bones. These are viable as battering rams, great clubs for giants, like storm giants. Like, these are too big for like a hill giant to carry or an ogre. They are good for battering rams. They can be used in construction. These are immense items. Probably worth quite a bit at this size as well. All right. The longer ones are the effective, like the longer parts of the arms or legs.
Right.
All right. So you have 3 of each of them.
Okay.
So that leaves us 1 more hour of viable harvesting at this point. Still untouched. So we have the chance to try to get vocal cords, spinal fluid, lungs, any other internal organs that you were looking for. Doesn't have to be lungs, could be liver, could be whatever. Or I'm open to something else that you guys are looking for. You have an hour left. So
yeah, I'd say because of the short time, we either go for the vocal cords or the lungs, because we've already kind of opened it up in either of those places.
I agree with the vocal cords.
Yeah,
Okay.
vocal cord sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Let's go for the vocal cords then.
Okay. This is going to be... is anyone trained in both medicine and sleight of hand? Or nature and sleight of hand?
Yes.
Yes. No, not late. No. Sorry.
Right. Aeolus, you're trained in both.
Not sleight of hand.
Yes, I have a 15 in nature and a 12 in sleight of hand.
Okay. I'd like you to make me 1 roll for each of them.
Are
One
there
is
any
identifying where and how to
bonuses
go
that
about
I can
this.
add?
And then the
Shit.
other is actually doing the cutting.
I mean, you can make a set of tools that might help with this, with the toolbox.
That would add proficiencies or proficient.
Okay.
Yeah. They're both intelligence. Okay. Or,
No.
Right.
Sleight of hand is dex.
no. Right. There's a nature.
That is a really good nature. Sive, I'm assuming you're
Mhm.
throwing bonuses on these?
Yes.
Okay.
If
So
I
we
can do
have
them both, then yes.
Yeah.
Like, can I do both? Okay,
Yes.
then yeah.
one
do
is
both.
identifying, the other is actually doing things. So they're separate instances.
You are
So
dripping
we
with
have
saliva.
a 35 again, and a 29.
I think at this point I need to change out the feat that I took
All right.
for
So-
so much.
You do successfully harvest the vocal cords. All right. You nick them slightly, very, very slightly, on one of the places that you cut, but you don't think it's going to adversely affect what you presume they're used to be. As you finish up with this, a few minutes later, while you're still debating on anything else, there is a noticeable release of magical energy from the corpse. As Siegfried holding it in place and identifying stuff, you see things start to increase in the rate of their decay. Things that you would have harvested and isolated from what was about, like from this decaying energy, is unaffected. But you see that the stuff that you've not yet dealt with, the scales that and parts of flesh that are still there, appear to lose some of their sheen. As you sort of step around, some of the bones that are still attached here and there, like crack underfoot, they become brittle. The flesh and meat of the dragon seems to take on this almost sour smell. The magic that has been slowly leaving it, it's as if a dam has burst at a certain point. And
That's
you're
cool.
likely no longer able to harvest anything viable. All right, let's go down our inventory of what we got. Who'd like to go
Spencer.
first? Yeah, go ahead.
Could I try to cast mending on the tear as I notice it as we like step away from the dragon?
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh no!
Just close roll.
I put 5 on. I spit on him.
Alright. Let's see. Pretty sure it's not gonna work.
Okay.
Yeah. Mending is typically used for mundane items, not things of a magical nature, unfortunately. Good try though. Spit's been used. Okay, let's go down a list of items. Who'd like to go first? And I can start giving you guys values. Herbalist, if you wouldn't mind having a party loot open and adding in just a list underneath the items of non-magical value.
Okay.
I don't mind going first.
I also have a master list as well.
Okay. Yeah. So I made a space underneath that chart for like normal text. I put the word here there.
Yep.
For references. Okay. Go ahead, Siegfried.
I have the intact dragon's heart. It's 25 pounds.
Okay. I'm not. Unless it's like something that I gave you scale size in poundage as opposed to an item. I don't care about the weight. So like scales and leather, I'll care.
Yeah. So intact dragon heart, the tongue, and the damaged dragon brain.
One at a time. The heart, firstly, is valuable in constructing and powering constructs, high-powered magical artifacts. Its value is roughly 20,000 silver.
Then next up is the tongue.
The tongue, successfully harvested. Used in the brewing of potions for lightning, with lightning-based magic, typically damage, or in the ability to create and harness elementals. It's roughly 3,500 silver.
Okay, and then the damaged dragon brain.
Damaged brain, intact, would have been worth roughly 15,000 silver. Unfortunately, it is not intact, so it's worth roughly 3,000 silver. It would have been useful in creating tomes, such as the tome of the Manual of Draconic Transmogrification, as the source of the liquid that would have been used to make the leather of the tome. But it is not in the appropriate shape to be able to do so. Would have been able to make another one of those tomes over time. But as is, it's probably worth about 3,000 silver.
And I can remove these from my inventory now, right?
So you're adding them to the party loot, correct?
So we have the dragon heart at 20k, the dragon tongue at 3.5k, and the damaged brain at 3k.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
Make sure to save every now and then reopen it as well, so that way you don't accidentally close it and lose your edits.
Yep.
All right. Dunnan, you want to go next?
Hello?
Yep, we can.
No,
Sorry.
no.
All right. What do you
I
have
was
in
a
your
little
inventory?
distracted.
Oh, good. What do you have in your inventory? We're going through values.
Just 244 pounds of scales.
Wonderful. Each pound is worth roughly 50 to 100 silver.
52.1. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
It's like 24,000 silver, roughly, at the top end, worth of scales. These are useful in armor shields, decorative inlays, granting traits of resistance, and a little bit in alchemy.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna use that for, I don't know, gear.
Armor,
Like-
most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Sure, I'll go.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, I've got the weapon level claw.
All right, let me pull up claws. So the one weapon level claw is worth roughly 200 silver.
Okay. And the six
the 6 tools,
tool level claws,
they're worth roughly 50 each.
50 silver. How about the spines? I've got 17 spines.
Spines. So these are typically used for weapon ornamentation. They can be used to sort of bind together and make as a space of a magical rod as opposed to a wand.
Right.
Or can be used to reinforce magical staves. They are worth roughly 450 silver each.
Okay. And then the 2 halves of the skull.
These are worth what someone is willing to pay for them. They don't have any magical essence to them in the same degree as a lot of the other things you've collected.
They're art pieces.
They're art, yeah.
Okay.
So that is, put a question mark for that, Aeolus, or buy up to buyer. Like,
they're gonna go with the Torques, I think.
These are also huge. These are like 10 feet in length.
Yeah, she's still gonna get one on her wall.
Okay, awesome. Good to know.
And so is Aeolus, because that's the closest thing Ellie has is a home.
Fantastic. All right.
How about the cloaca?
That is worth whatever you want it to be to you.
Okay.
Probably nobody else.
And then the 7-foot bones.
Ah, yes. So 7 dragon femurs. All right. That is the 7-foot bones are worth 10,000 silver each.
Okay, and the 12-foot bones?
They are worth 25,000 silver each.
Damn, that's like all the scales.
So that was 12K and 25K?
Yes, 10K.
Each.
10K and 25K.
10,
10K and
20.
25K.
The 12-foot bones are worth 25K.
We might be able to make a ship out of these.
There's all sorts of stuff we could do with them.
Probably make a ship. All right. Who's next? I believe that's everything you had, Helly, right?
That's everything I've got.
Could we review the claws and the spine prices? I'm sorry.
Claws were 200 for the weapon, 50 for the tools.
Okay. And then the 17 spines.
Spines were 450, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 450 each.
Vocal cord. Aeolus. It is worth 2,000. It can be used by a skilled arcanist to craft a rod with a single charge of the frightening presence effect that dragons have. However, because it has been nicked and damaged, the rod would likely have a failure rate where it would be destroy itself. But worth roughly 2,000 silver.
Okay.
What else?
We have the teeth.
Teeth. Each of the ones that you've harvested is worth an average of 100 silver. I believe you have 7 of them, correct?
4.
4, pardon me. 7 was the claws.
We have the eyes.
Eyes. They're used as properly preserved. These can replicate the crystals used for scrying. These are worth 5,000 silver each.
Could use one of those.
These can replace crystal balls for the purposes of scrying. After proper preservation.
We have the stomach lining.
Stomach is worth roughly 1,500 silver. I already told you to use this for it. It's typically used for lining brewing vats and alchemical flasks of particularly corrosive and dangerous acids or poisons.
Does the vial do anything? Is it just an acid or poison?
Just an
Can
acid.
I use it in?
It's a acid vial. Yeah.
Cool.
And then the 42 pounds of dragon leather.
Dragon leather. Each pound is worth 150 silver. These are used to make cloaks. If used properly and properly set up, you might be able to make things that grant limited degrees of flight or mitigation of falling damage, or can also be used more commonly to craft leather armaments.
Okay.
Yeah. It can also be used functionally as any other type of leather, so binding, like book binding and things like that. If the brain had been intact between the brain and this, you would have had the materials necessary to make another tome. This would be the other half of it. Because you need the brains to tan the leather. But because you don't have intact brains, you can't use the magical dragon brains to tan the magical dragon leather. Unfortunately, you have to do a mundane process for it. But still good dragon leather. All right. Anything else?
I've got dragon knuckle bones, but
Knuckle bones. So that is the one that you're intending to give to a craftsman to carve, right?
yeah, exactly. So
It'll functionally cost you about 200 silver, but there are skilled artisans within Elderthorn that are skilled in the scrimshaw that will be able to carve this into a variety of the things that you desire. Easily enough. But mark down the cost, because that's actually going to be cost for you as opposed to to get it made into what you want.
Yeah.
Anything else that we have neglected to cover?
Don't think so.
Wonderful. All right.
Party loot has been saved.
Okay.
As we're going through the inventory, maybe the bloody pup comes up to smell Siegfried because he gives him food all the time, and Siegfried's gonna yelp and scream like a little girl and hide behind Helly. As Dunnan to keep the pup away from him.
Tang!
He doesn't need food, right?
It's so scary now.
He's scary. Oh, he's a little pup, as he always been. Just looks a little different.
No. I just keep hiding. I keep Helly between me and the pup and the entire time.
How much are the eyeballs worth?
5,000.
5,000. Okay. Because I have scrying, I'm willing to trade the value of one of the 7-foot bones to Aeolus for the eyeballs.
I mean, you can just take it, Helly. You don't have to
This is
trade
all
us.
party stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to pay us stuff to take stuff out.
Okay, well, dibs on those. Don't sell them to Kelpip or anything like that. 'Cause we
Well,
might need them.
we do have to get them prepared though, so that's the only.
Oh
thing.
no, yeah. Aeolus's plans were to have them preserved and made into scrying objects. Because that sounds dope.
Excellent. It will be.
But during this entire process, I'm going to stay at least 60 feet away from the bloody pup. Keep Helly between me and
I'm gonna walk over to Siegfried.
Okay. Are you done editing the party loot?
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. I'm not stopping you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. You see, Siegfried is probably like the most terrified you've seen him in a long time. He's trying not to look at the pup in the eyes, and the pup is probably just like licking his balls or something.
Aeolus is going to cast Detect Magic.
I mean,
Doesn't
you'll
appear to
probably
be any effect.
Yeah, you'll sense my magic items, I think.
Yeah, nothing that you don't expect.
Yeah. What's wrong, Aeolus? Don't you see how...
Can I get closer to see tell the pup to stay there? You alright? And I look back to the pups. It's a little different now, but not that scary.
All dogs are terrifying.
No, because
You know that
earlier
we are called the bloody mad dogs, right? So that means we are scary.
So I try not to think about it.
Yeah.
Tunin,
Do you feel
earlier
different? Wait a second. Do you feel different because I've an aura that he's not, what's it called? He can't be feared while 10 feet. That one.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be a magical effect. He's just very scared of your dog.
Yeah, Siegfried's fine. He's
Yeah. I'm like, what? You guys aren't afraid of he's terrifying. It's a giant flying red dog.
He's our giant flying red dog, though.
Besides, he would never do something that
No, he
I don't
wouldn't.
say. Yeah.
You just can't trust animals.
I
A
have
newfound fear? Or
It's just the
what's going on?
person who
Right.
turns into one.
hop onto my shoulder.
What'd you say, Olus?
I have Frank, like, come up onto my shoulder.
Frank is the skull, right? Or
No,
Frank's the mimic.
he's the
Yeah.
monstrosity. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as the mimic doesn't look like an animal, he seems fine with it.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a mimic, Aeolus. They're totally fine, but that thing over there is gonna get me while I'm sleeping. I know it.
What? You've fed him constantly.
Anymore. Can't get too close. Can't let him get that close to me. All that saliva too. Ugh.
Look over
He
the
just
side, you
shivers a
know?
little bit.
I mean, you should be used to saliva by now.
I mean, I don't think he's been quite as.
Well, yeah. Not as much as you, but... I don't get it.
I don't know, I'll be fine as long as I'll just set my tent up over here, and I move like 120 feet away from the pup.
I'm just confused. You know? I mean,
Ellie just leans
myself.
over to Sive and says, What did I miss? What the hell? Do you know what's going on?
No, not really, but seems like Siegfried's kind of a chicken now. Or is that word a trigger now? Can we not name animals?
Tid,
Please don't call me a chicken.
Tid, none of you notice that he walked away from the dragon after harvesting?
I think I was pretty absorbed by doing all the butchering.
Yes, it looked like a giant lizard. I can't stand it. I'm glad we took its eyes out.
Well, maybe we should get off the mountain first, right? I mean, I guess we have everything we need, right?
Maybe he's just overtired. Maybe he just needs a nice nap. It's been a while since you guys have slept.
I don't think you just can't trust these animals. You know, they don't think like us.
Oh,
Can I
I'm pretty sure it doesn't think. I don't know.
can I store the eyes into the bag of holding? Just for safe measure.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Ellie's a little perplexed about how we're going to haul these bones around, but
Got the helm for now.
you're just going to have to, lock them up in her cave or something?
Well, when we all teleport, we can try to each carry one or ask our friend to help us carry a few of them. And Aeolus motions to Ollie.
Yeah, Molly, do you mind helping us carry some of this stuff back to Elderthorn?
She will.
You
Yeah.
But I mean, they're 450 pounds each on the
She's a
big
storm
one.
giant, isn't she?
That's true,
she's
but I
a
mean,
I believe she's a cloud giant.
She's
Yeah.
a cloud giant.
Oh.
I mean,
Wait, is she the one who can cast 8th level spells? Do I need
Yes.
can I
Just one.
contract her for later
You talk to
later
her.
work?
Yeah. Give me a moment. Before we do that, I'm making a chart.
Nice.
I'll just be like, I mean, I could turn into some sort of beast of burden, but I really don't want to. Please don't make me do that. I can't think of anything worse than being stuck inside one of these like creatures.
Oh god, we have to fix him.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we do. Holy
Maybe
shit.
it's like an exposure therapy situation. What happens if we like tie him to a tree with a bunch of animals in a pen?
Oh god.
Tang, this is you're not Tang.
Thing is, like, I don't have any spell slots. I gotta get out. Please, I can't get out of that one.
This is not this. We're not gonna repeat the same thing that we did when he was an octopus.
Okay, but that was for his own good.
Oh,
Both
God,
of these are for his own good, actually.
I mean, if you guys need to tie me to a tree, I trust you, but just keep any animals away from me, please. If there's any squirrels in that tree, I'm gonna freak out.
All right. Let's do a quick mid-session break. About 6 minutes or so. Come back quarter after.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. All right. You ne'er-do-wells. There's yours. What we'd like to do.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and teleport back, but
Wait,
it depends on how close I have to get to the pub to teleport.
wait. Before we teleport,
You still
Are
have the
we
spell slot?
No, but the helm, right? I don't think we used the helm to get here, did we?
I thought we did because it's
Like we did.
working again.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have to wait till done and long rest before we leave.
yep.
I do not have any tree stride spell slots or windwalk spell slots at the moment.
Looking forward to some rest.
Yeah.
So I
Can
won't support it
we?
with Molly before she heads off, but that's the only. But like that can be done after the teleport if necessary.
Oh no! Why don't we try to do it while she's here?
Who?
I don't think we have all the stuff we need for it.
Oh right, we need the
we
ivory.
We
Shit.
need the ivory, and there's some other things that we need to buy for the.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean,
I like the idea of us rolling into Elderthorn like dripping gold and shit. Like a little bit of a
we can ask
swagger.
Molly, what are your plans after this? Do you want to come back to Elderthorn with us, or?
Fine. I have no plans at the moment. I'm happy to come back. You talking about some big spell? Yes.
Yes,
Small
we did.
sparkly one.
Yes, it would be lovely. Also, by the way, for the record, Sive did take the Cloud Giant, the next level of Cloud Giant. So I do have, there's Cloud Giant vibes going too. But yeah, I was hoping actually you'd be amenable to helping us out with a little spell that we're going to do. It needs, you're the only person I know who's strong enough for it.
I could be enticed. Sounds fun. What is your offer?
I don't know. Do you charge like, is this more of like a flat fee situation? Do you charge an hourly rate for consultations, or is the pleasure of my company enough?
I mean, do you need me to do a spell now? I can cast spells now.
Oh no, it'd be a bit later. We have some stuff I need to gather.
Well,
We can come find you too if you need to go someplace immediately after. If you don't want to hang out in Elderthorn, but
need to go no place. Moment, no other contracts. Expecting longer for. She gestures to the mutilated corpse of the dragon. I can stick around.
We'd love to
relax
have
in
you.
Elderthorn and get paid to stick around for your spell that you want. Happy to help.
yeah, that would be lovely.
So I be on call for spell? You need me to
What,
stick around in Elderthorn or follow around with y'all? It will be more to follow around with you all.
I
We
think
can
we only need you.
actually reach out to you when we have the proper materials.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If that is all right.
That's fine.
Yeah, that would be ideal, I guess, then.
What is money offer?
What do you normally charge for things for, I say, 8th level spells?
Like one cast spell?
Yes, it would be, I believe it is a single cast of a spell using instructions and incantations from a book.
I see book.
Sure, I guess. Tentatively opens book in her vicinity to see if she's going to reach out for it. I'll hand it over if it's necessary, but like...
It looked minuscule in her hands as she just almost holds it on the tips of her fingers, balanced, and very carefully starts flipping through pages. Well, Spell a bit complicated. Would need a little bit of prep time. Could go probably 20 plus expenses.
20,000 gold? Or gold? Silver?
Silver.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
I think that's totally doable.
If that works for everyone else, sure. That sounds
Mhm.
good to me. Yeah, that would be perfect. You can either stay in Elderthorn, or if you have other business, it might be. I'm not sure what the timeline is going to be like for our sourcing of these objects. Hopefully, it should be relatively soon. But let us know if you do need to leave, and we can reach out to you separately once we do gather everything together.
Reach out to me when convenient, then.
Well,
Perfect.
Molly, you might be able to help us do like being
Make
part of the
note of
Iron
that
Fang.
cost. So I have on your sheet somewhere.
Okay.
Being part of the Iron Fang, do you know the best place to get narwhal horns?
Be either. She thinks for a long moment as the DM consults his map and notes.
No problem.
Narwhal hunted near Benial, traded into Armskirk, usually late in season, or into Ekad in early season, through northern routes. Benial's north of Stormstring. So you can consult your map if you'd like. I will move you to it.
Is it early season now or late season?
You are midway through winter. Today, because you long rested, is midwinter. Of note, your staff recharges as well. If you had used it. You're presently on midwinter. That is the day that the group of you are resting.
Okay. So either or Akkad or Armskirk is kind of 50-50 shot.
Akkad's probably more likely.
Okay.
You might need to be in Akkad for a month or so, but Akkad would likely have the markets for the other things that you might need.
Because we need some other stuff on top of that.
Okie doke.
So yeah, we're probably headed to Akkad to get those ones.
Over this time, the group of you can all long rest, remove your levels of exhaustion, get your back your resources.
Yeah, it takes Siegfried a long time to find a spot that the pup won't follow him.
Just as a heads up, Spencer, if I don't mention otherwise, the pup will always be there now.
Okay.
And I guess it doesn't dispel, right? Because it stays as long as it's not unmade.
It doesn't dispel automatically. No. As long as, until it's been disjuncted or destroyed in some way, it exists.
Okay. I guess it sucks for Siegfried now.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep Helly between me and the pup the whole time.
And Tang has to look into that.
He's probably passed out for the next few days. She's done with her caffeine binge.
Yeah,
Trying to
she's been
see if
awake
there's
for
any-
like a week, so.
Yeah.
Helly will keep you safe from the big bad dog, even though she doesn't understand why.
Thank you, Helly.
All right.
I'm trying to see if there's any spells I have that might help with moving the dragon parts before we start.
gonna take your time. You are able to one by one eventually make it back to Elderthorn in one way or another. I presume the goal is to get the dragon parts, most notably the bones back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Offhand, the way that I would I would say it is at least possible this way, if you find no other options, is spending a couple days going back and forth from here to Elderthorn with enough people that I can teleport. So 2 people could be carrying one of the bones for each of them to get them back.
Worth it for what they're worth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think Aeolus can cast Levitate on some of them too, right? And we can move it that way.
Ooh,
Or do
that's a nice spot.
they just keep floating up when you cast Levitate? Like, grab them.
They just continue to float.
So can we potentially move them while they're floating, or do they just keep going up higher and higher?
So
Can we tie a rope to them and then tow them around?
Yeah.
Yes.
That might help.
Okay.
Teleport is things
That'd
that
be
are
good.
worn and carried go with you. That's not
Okay.
carrying them.
No, so we would have to physically carry them.
So
Well, we can get them to the teleport section, grab them, and then
yeah, we can at least help move them.
Yeah,
to
shifting them
central
around the
location.
area
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys go, rest, come back, rest, come back, go back home again, you can get all of the bones. It would put you to
Yeah.
the second the second of Alteriac, which is the Claw of Winter, the second last month of proper winter. But so, like, you'd be
Still
waking
worth
up
it.
on the 3rd, roughly, and you'd have all of your supplies back in Elderthorn.
Yep.
Let's do that then.
Sounds good. Is made so then. Like, you have the capacity to do it. It just takes time, which is something you have at the moment in relative abundance, as far as you know.
How long would we have to harvest any, like, heat before it spoils?
I think it's already
You did not
spoiled.
select meat as one of
it's
your
already
options.
gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he said it started getting like this acidy smell, like
Yeah,
even
the next
after-
day.
Oh, that was everything. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. No steak for you.
It wasn't for me, it was for Frank.
Well, you wouldn't mind that.
Only feed Frank top quality.
Human grade, top quality human grade schlock.
No, Frank doesn't eat human. He's been trained to not eat human for my own life.
Yeah, no, human grade. Like worthy of humans to eat is what Frank eats.
I think too. Over the course of the few days, Siegfried starts avoiding Tang too because she actually looks like an owl.
He's gonna be so hurt by that.
It's
Over the course of the downtime, what do you guys want to do? You have a little bit of a relative peace.
Can I focus on trying to see what's wrong with Siegfried?
Yeah, I mean, if Aeolus asked him to stay around, Siegfried would listen to him, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I know.
To Siegfried, as far as you can tell, it's just totally normal what he's doing.
Aeolus will ask Tithe and everyone else, besides Tang, sorry, to make sure that Siegfried stays in his house as they experiment with summoning a few familiars, and just conducting experiments so that we can try to find out why Siegfried suddenly is afraid of animals. It's going to be brutal, I know, but at least we're not tying you to a tree.
That's always an option.
Trees are nice and friendly. You can trust a tree.
With a pen of animals around you. I mean.
Oh God.
Kelly's probably not going to be involved too much in this determination, so she'll just kind of say, "Hey, let's go get some lunch. Come with me," and haul him away from everybody.
But the experiments aren't done yet.
Oh,
Wait,
well, whatever
wait,
it
no,
is
come
you
back. Wait.
I mean, if anyone else needs him for an experiment, I'm duty bound to help him.
No, it's okay. You can go have lunch. I guess everyone needs a break.
Yeah.
Some people have no appreciation for science.
Vegetarian food only, please. Can't. No animal products.
Sure. I think Boo can accommodate you on that. Let's go.
Like every horse and dog and cat. Siegfried has a crazy passive perception. I'm just constantly trying to keep you between me and them as we go through Elderthorn.
Helly's ready to scoop you up and like give you a piggyback ride. You want
I
to
can also,
piggyback
like, go
ride?
up and get someone to make the dice so that she can start conning people in. She assumes they're going to have some sort of magical properties that'll be helpful, but for tricking people out of their money, or secrets.
Okay. Easy enough to find. Don't need to go through the whole process of that. Over the course of a couple days, recognizing you are not a strong individual. When the strong people go back to get bones, you can find this. Easily enough done. Take about a 10-day, based on your requests. And it's 2 inches silver, I believe I said, right?
200, yeah.
Oh, go ahead and mark that off. Do you have that, or are you pulling it out of the party loop?
Oh, I have that.
Fantastic. Okay. I'm assuming at this point, at some point over this time as well, you are dropping off the chunks of melted together copper coins, at the very least, to Amber Braids. Somebody is doing so as a resource for them. It's worth not much, so I don't think you guys particularly care about it based on the value of everything else that you have.
Helly will
Yes, I
also
can
be
run
going
errands while
to
you
Amber
guys are
Braids.
plugging stuff.
Ellie's going to Amber Braids. What did you say, Sive?
Sive can run errands and try and get good prices on or try and like figure out things with persuasion, right? While everyone's bringing stuff back because she is not very useful, strength-wise.
Sounds good. Siegfried, would you have left the bag of holding with Sive for these purposes?
Yeah.
While
I would have handed it off to her.
The strong people are going to do stuff. All right.
Yep.
So Sive, at the very least, one of your stops is obviously going to be Kelpips.
Yes.
Whilst they are collecting, you've dropped off your bone to be scrimshawed into that which you desire. Stepping into Kelpips, cleansing yourself on the stone as normal. Hello, good to see you. I hear there's been a bit of a hubbub around you and your compatriots recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose so. We've been a little busy lately, dealing with some pests, great worms, you know.
I mean, people show up in the middle of town through magical means, carrying a bone taller than most of them. That's you're not around from this town most, but I mean, we're in the dead of winter right now. Any gossip is good gossip, and
Trust me, I know what you're talking
about.
about.
Much better than good gossip showing up with something like that.
Yeah, we have come into possession of some I'd say valuable parts. You know, valuable both from like a magical standpoint as well as monetary value, depending on individual needs. We are in the market. We are looking for buyers for certain things, as well as, I guess, purveyors of other more rare, other rare items for a certain goal we have coming up.
All right, and what be this particular goal? I think knowing the direction which you travel is likely the best way that I can give you advice.
Yeah, fair. We're in the market currently for some ivory rods, which I think we have the start of a lead on that, as well as powdered jade. I don't know if you would know anyone to reach out to first on those sort of things. For those sort of things.
Let's see. Well, for jade, Open Depths Mining Company be your best bet, I would imagine.
Yeah, fair. That's what we were thinking as well, but
powder jade, I have a small supply for purposes of ritual means. Probably about 200 silver's worth, 250 silver's worth, I believe. How much are you looking for?
quite a bit. Industrial quantities, honestly. Enough to drown me, basically. If
That's particular. Okay.
That's just an expression. That's not actually what we're planning on doing it with it. But that would be that's probably the amount we need.
Okay.
We're looking for about I don't know what the going rate is, but around 5,000 silver worth of powder jade potentially.
That's quite a bit more than what I have. I can probably source that for you. This would be for you said a ritual of some type?
Correct.
I mean, ivory rods.
Yes, we need 4 relatively long ones. I think that my understanding is the price should be around 2,000 silver each, and we need 4 of them.
Do you mind explaining this ritual you're conducting? Because to my knowledge, that'd be using the ability to legend lore something particularly rare and iconic. But those rods need to be anointed in a certain way. That's what typically adds such cost. It's the work involved to them.
Yeah, I have heard that. There's a bit of a transformation ritual we're looking into. It's nothing that exciting, really.
Cocks
it's
his
just
eyebrow.
It's just really more of a personal passion for me that my party members are graciously helping out with. Though you are right, we do need a skilled artisan to help with the rune engravement aspect on those ivory rods.
And what runes would be engraved?
Draconic runes.
That's a pretty open-ended answer. Did we lose Dunn?
Yeah, he had to leave. He had to leave early.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, I didn't see it.
I suppose if you are willing to guarantee me your discretion and potentially some aid on this, I can share with you a couple more details.
Happy to oblige.
All right. Sav's gonna whip out the manual again, not handing it over. She flips it around so that he can look at it in her hands. She's not letting go of it.
He pulls off one of the rings that he wears on his index finger and tucks it into a pocket. Reaches into a different pocket and pulls out a different ring and places it on the finger. If I may, you feel free to continue to hold it. No issues. He touches that finger upon which he's just placed the ring onto one of the open pages of the tome, and you see his eyes sort of dance with an inner light Like there's constellations behind the irises for a moment. Ah. Okay, so draconic rooms is a bit of a misnomer. That this is very specific draconic. See, that helps me understand your needs better. I can acquire just about everything except for the incense and herbs.
I think we have that handled. Possibly, we have might be able to figure that out.
All right. Well, I can handle the rest, sourcing them. Let's see. Probably about a 10-day or so. I'll need to check with some of my suppliers. The ivory itself, I can etch for you for cost, obviously. Now, you said you were looking to sell some things also. You came across a great number of rare materials.
Yes. I do think some of these might interest you we may have come into possession of some great worm body parts. Quite a few. Most of them. A large.
This would be from the storm that your compatriot Aeolus and Siegfried previously spoke of.
Correct.
Good to know. Continue.
Many of them, I believe, I'm not an expert in this, of course, many of them, I believe, have some significant ritualistic value, which I thought might appeal to you, thought you might have some compatriots who would potentially be interested in purchasing. Of course, one of our party members would like to do, I guess, a first pass through to make sure, so I will be waiting on her, Tang, to sign off on some of these. But we do have things like, say, a dragon heart, a tongue, maybe...
The heart intact?
The heart and tongue, yes, I believe are intact.
Okay, about the tongue. Tongue's just bad meat.
We've got some bones and spines as well. A damaged brain, if you have any interest. I understand that the damage might be questionable, but...
They usually still work for something. He takes one of his fingers and just starts writing in the air with his finger, and you can see a sort of a very beautiful, flowing-looking script appearing as he's taking it. Continue.
Lovely handwriting, by the way.
You do not recognize the language.
No? Ugh. Fair. We've got quite a few bones. We've got some teeth. I believe our eyes are already on claim, so unfortunately cannot offer you those. But
he can help with the eyes.
Unless you are able to, we do actually have some questions about preservation.
I did jump the gun. You do know the language. He's writing in Sylvan.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I know Sylvan and Gnome. Yeah.
Not Gnomish. Yeah, he's writing in Sylvan. So you do recognize that. I forgot that you had Sylvan as well. Continue though.
What's he writing?
He's taking an inventory of everything that you have. He's not putting numbers next to anything.
Okay, cool. I guess he could probably guess that I can read Sylvan based on the wings. I think the only things that we have...
the moment people grow wings and put on wings, suddenly they become proficient in Sylvan.
Isn't it fairy language, basically? Like...
Fae, but yes.
Yeah. So I was going to pretend I was going to comment on how pretty the handwriting is, and now I don't know what that says, but that's mighty pretty. Continue on. The only things we don't want to sell, right, are I don't want to, this is a general question to the party. For, the scales and stuff like that, do we want to go to Kelpip for that? Or is that someone, do we have someone else that we would go to for helping us make stuff out of that?
So,
to make the armor of a voice, we'll use that smith in Akkad.
Yep.
Okay, so I should
I-
avoid the
Amber-
a gold selling wing
Amber
leather.
Breed is not
and-
skilled enough to make magical gear.
Yeah. So that we found like a very skilled smith that we had pretty good relationship with in Akkad. So maybe that save the scales for that one and the
Yeah.
leather.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
should sell
Elpit
the
would.
bones, maybe the heart.
But yeah, Kelpip would definitely probably be able to help us with preserving the eyes. So that might be
preserving-
something. Yeah.
The eyes, maybe the vocal cord, because he could
Yeah.
craft.
Okay.
And also, I think we should try and make a cauldron for Tang using the stomach lining. So Kelpip might be able to help with that as well.
All the internal organs for Kelpip.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I feel so bad for Kelpip. Just plop, plop.
I mean, it's the middle of winter. He's probably bored out of his mind. He's fine.
Yeah. He's
Also, I
He's
don't
listening
believe
to- he's
Scythe
listening to
has
gossip,
all
like-
of the internal organs at the moment based on their weight
Yeah.
in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I would imagine they'd be stored somewhere safely.
Well, Aeolus has his own bag of holding, and then Scythe has my one.
Hmm.
So I think we have two between us. So some of them are probably still with Aeolus. And he's also specifically kept the brain with him too.
Alright, well, going through your list, there's a number of things that I can use. You need me to accurately etch these runes on there for you. Cost of materials, time. Are you looking to pay outright, or are we interested in trading some of these materials for these services? And
I guess it depends on which materials you're looking for.
I mean, I could
We're not against
use
paying outright, but
I could use one of the eyes. I can preserve that and get some use out of it.
would we? I do know that one of our Helly has some level of interest in the other eye in a preserved state. So we were actually going to ask you about possibly helping out with the preservation aspect, as well as we've got vocal cords on.
I'd be happy to make that trade straight up. I'll preserve one in exchange for the other.
So does that mean that Helly would still have her eye?
Ellie would have an eye.
One
yes.
eye. An eye.
Which is what she needs for I don't think she needs both of them for scrying.
Correct.
Yeah. Right.
Honestly, scrying takes an object of 1,000 gold piece in value, and these are 5,000.
But
Helly's
it might have an additional effect because of its magic nature.
Okay, I was going to say, but
Yeah.
it definitely only needs one and would purchase other things for regular scrying opportunities.
Well, it doesn't
think,
get consumed. You can keep using it every time that you scry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just one then. Yeah, one's fine.
Yeah, I do believe that would be a fantastic trade. That would be great for us. You can, if you preserve one that we get to keep, you can have the other to do with what you want.
All right. I'm going to make notes real quick. All right.
Yeah.
I think though, the bones are pretty much there's very little that we can do with the bones, so that's a lot of currency.
Yeah.
We can potentially trade with.
Mhm.
But I think that would be to the ODMC or possibly, because they would handle construction and shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, one eye for preserving the other. Now, in the realm of your materials for this change through which you desire to undergo, I'd like the heart itself. I will acquire all the materials necessary outside of the herbs and incense, and scribe, and if necessary, I shall cast the ritual for you as well.
Oh, is that something that you're capable of? Not to insult you with doubt. I just don't know the. I'm not magical, as you can see, you know, so I have limited views. I have limited understanding
You're
of
more
these
magical
things.
than you give yourself credit. But this is, I won't say paltry, but a little more.
Without the heart, how much would be? You should ask how much the coin value would be, because I wanted to see if maybe Teng wanted to use the heart for something.
Yeah, that was my. What would you? So say we needed the heart for something else. What would the cost of your overall aid be flat if you were to help us source the materials besides the herbs and etc. And also perform the spell?
Oh, it'd be close to 35,000, roughly.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think we wait and see if Teng can do anything with the heart that she wants.
If I might
Yeah.
be so bold as to inquire, are you chagrined to abandon the dragon's heart?
Sorry.
Are you chagrined to abandon the dragon's heart to me?
More so, one of my compatriots might potentially have some interest, and I would like to seek her consult before
Very
committing
well.
such a thing.
Well, I have interest in it for the next 3 days. After that, it means nothing to me.
Fair enough.
I mean, you know, particular insult. I doubt that your compatriots and you are capable of long-term preservation of such a item.
That's very reasonable. I do take no insult there.
Aeolus would. He's sad boy right now.
That's because he's lifting a 450-pound femur.
I get the heavy one. I'm the smallest.
Dunnan just lifts it, and you're dangling off the back of it.
You got this, you.
I'm interested in a great many of these things. I don't think I can justify spending money for everything, but I'm happy to purchase a number of these items from you and your compatriots. But the heart is the most important one to me. I have little interest in other things beyond that by comparison.
Understandable. I imagine the rarity gap is pretty significant.
Not to get into technical, but the function of such an item is typically limited by the ingenuity and the skill of the person choosing to use it upon something. I'd be remiss to see such a rare item be used in something as simple and paltry as a potion.
Fair.
We can trust Kelpip, so if he says it's better off in his hands, I think that's all right. I don't think Teng would care that much.
Saib is mainly, honestly, I'm trying to figure out a way to getting an extra favor potentially out of him as well as the, because I do like technically the dragon heart. It's very high value, right? It's hard
Make
to
me a
access.
persuasion check.
I know I was trying to figure out how to word
So
it.
like Kelpip doesn't have a he definitely doesn't have a high insight for whatever reason. He's not a successful shopkeep.
All right.
The dragon heart takes off 15,000 from his price.
Yeah, so I think that's a pretty good use of that.
I know. I'm still gonna make the persuasion check. And 5 plus 5.
Anastasia has found her new favorite thing. Just add 5 to everything.
He doesn't notice.
Hold on. So, like, is she, like, spitting on her hand and holding it out for a handshake?
I'm really picturing it more of as like a spitting onto the hand and then kind of throwing it into the air to make it rain sparkles, spitty sparkles.
Oh my god.
For luck.
All right. Strange use of bodily fluids aside, you asked some information. How about I provide you with some of that as well? The brain might be able to be used in the dyeing of some of the leathers you got. If you wish to waste the value of the brain, you'd probably be able to possibly make one suit of gear with the leathers that would make someone functionally immune to lightning. No longer able to be electrocuted, just like the dragon herself. It's possible. Weapons and tools out of my hands. Talk to Amberbraid for them. They'd be non-magical. Bones themselves, let's see. I mean, I can think of uses for them. To extract the true value out of each of them, they'd need to be powdered down and sold off bit by bit to actually get the full value. Powdered dragon bone is useful as a replacement in some items. Anything that would normally use powdered silver or gold can use powdered dragon bone in place of it. Tends to be a little bit more costly, but I mean, when you have one and don't have the other. Also non-metallic, sometimes that matters. I have no interest in the stomach. If you craft a suit of gear with the leather, it'll likely innately have the protections necessary, but I can double check and make sure, or strengthen an enchantment upon them as necessary. We made the deal for one of the eyes already. You can leave that with me. I'll prepare that for y'all.
Sounds good.
Tongue, not interesting to me. Scales, you need to speak with some of the smiths over in Icad. Would be my recommendation. They're a bit outside of Emil's skills. Not to malign her in any way, but she spends more time making horseshoes and fixing plows than crafting with scales of creatures. North of Akkad, there's quite an arid region. Not quite as much as the bleached bone, and that surrounds Urcrypt, but it's inhabited by a variety of beasts, bullets, worms, and the like. So Akkad has a bit more of practice using creature pots in the creation of armors, weapons, and shields. They'd be the people to speak with for anything of weapon quality or suitable for war.
Good to know.
My interest is in the heart. If you wish to sell or leave some of the larger bones, I can start running a tally of credit for you all with me based on what gets sold.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good deal.
I think that makes sense. I do have a question about the vocal cords. Is there anything that we should be doing to preserve them or make them more useful for artisans, I guess? Or, again, I don't have much familiarity with the area.
I can craft the wand with them. The only known use I can think of is the particular wand. It's not my strongest suit, truth be told. I'm not a big fan of wands myself. That said, it doesn't prevent me from attempting to make one. There's just a chance of failure every time you touch it.
Yeah. Do you know anyone else who might be slightly whose passion is largely centered on wands potentially?
Offhand, I believe so. Let me find my notes. Speak with Sarisa Zybus in Akkad. Friend Finian, don't mention Finian. They have a tumultuous relationship. Very on again, off again. But she'd be able to assist, I believe.
Fantastic. Thank you.
The rest of the party has met Sarisa before, so that helps a little bit.
The only other person I could think of for your other means in Akkad, speak with a Dragonborn gentleman, quite portly. His goes by the name of Nukted.
Nukted. All right.
He works in the Steelworkers Guild. He's the person to speak with. He won't be able to craft them himself, mind you, but if you place an order with him, he will see that it gets done for a fee.
All right.
But typically the fee is worth more than is an easier thing to pay than running all over the city trying to negotiate with 10 different merchants.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I think a couple dragon bones on consignment seems reasonable. I do think the dragon heart seems like a fair trade, especially considering how helpful you've been for the rest of the draconic transmogrification stuff. I feel like it's fine to trade that, right? Like, I don't think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Kelvib is plays things close to the vest, but he's always been pretty honest with us. So.
Okay.
If he says that Tang might not be skilled enough to do much with the art, I would believe him.
Yeah. All right.
I've added them to my to-do list, and I have crossed off those items from the chart in Party Loot. Saving that now.
Cool.
Okay. Good session, everybody. Well done.
Hype.
Got a fuck ton of stuff. So much stuff.
Yeah.